What about electoral reform? That's one no concern you. Of course, electoral reform concern me. But I can't waste my time and energy to go there because it is dead on arrival.
Let me seize this opportunity to warn Senator Godswill Akpabio, Speaker Abbas, those who work in the National Assembly, and President Tinubu.
This same Electoral Act that we are saying electronic transfer or not, or whether it was by transfer of votes from one unit to the other, whether they had light or not, despite insecurity, they won in large numbers, thousands and thousands of votes.
The people that are pushing it now, they are trying. But they are not supposed to be the ones to push it. They are supposed to support the right people to push it.
I can tell you, we are extremely serious and sensitive about this electronic transmission. And if they want the democracy to end on this subject, we will give it to them.
Senators accuse Senate President Godswill Akpabio of misrepresenting the Electoral Act Amendment Bill 2026.
All our constituents have been asking questions, and we're telling them, no, this is what we passed. We passed electronic transmission of votes in real time.
I stumbled across this particular video and it's disturbing me. If you are in Nigeria, I want you guys to watch this particular video of the Senate President Akpabio, what he said about the electoral reform that they are pressurizing him to do.
Let's begin what's trending with the controversy that has erupted. At the National Assembly, after opposition senators accused Senate President Godswill Akpabio of misrepresenting the Electoral Act Amendment Bill 2026 that was passed on Tuesday, the senators led by Senator IReV held a press briefing on Wednesday claiming that the version of the bill announced as passed did not reflect what was actually approved during plenary.
To put the records straight, yesterday, the Senate did not, I repeat, did not pass transfer of results, which was in the 2022 Act. What we passed, and which the Senate President himself, when he was doing a clarification sitting on his chair, is transmission of results. Transmit, not transfer. What is in 2022 is transfer. And we don't want a law that is vague. We don't want a law that will be misinterpreted by anybody. We want a law that is clear, concise, and can be interpreted by all, and that is unambiguous. So it is electronic transmission of results. Yes, thank you.
All right, clearly spelled out. Transmission, not transfer. Well, on Wednesday, Senate President Godswill Akpabio tried to clarify the Senate's decision, saying that the Senate did not reject electronic transmission of results, but retained its provisions in the current Electoral Act. Let's take a look.
But the social media already is awash with the fact that the Senate has rejected electronic transmission. That is not true. That is not true. Electronic transmission had always been in our Act. And what we did was to retain the electronic transmission, which had been in our Act and which was used in 2022. Let me just mention the fact that there was no deliberate attempt on the part of the Nigerian Senate to delay the amendment of the Electoral Act. Our intention had always been to ensure that we do our best and we do it painstakingly.
All right. What Nigerians are asking is not to retain the Electoral Act 2022, but to amend it to make electronic transmission of results mandatory. We want results to be uploaded in real time onto the IReV portal from polling units. Currently, Section 63 of the Electoral Act does not mandate the electronic transmission of results. It gives INEC the discretion to determine the method of transfer of results. Nigerians want that section amended. And I'll take Peter Obi's posts. In a lengthy tweet, he wrote in part, the Senate's blatant rejection of mandatory electronic transmission of results is an unforgivable act of electoral manipulation ahead of 2027. This failure to pass a clear safeguard is nothing short of a deliberate assault on Nigeria's democracy. By rejecting these essential transparency measures, they are eroding the very foundation of credible elections. The turmoil, disputes, and manipulations that plagued past elections, especially the 2023 general election, stemmed directly from the refusal to fully implement electronic transmission. Nigerians were fed excuses of a fabricated glitch that never existed, while numerous African nations adopt electronic transmission to bolster democracy. Nigeria, the supposed giant of Africa, shamelessly lags behind, dragging the continent backwards. By rejecting mandatory electronic transmission, a critical safeguard for electoral integrity, we are entrenching disorder aimed at perpetuating confusion according to the whims of a small clique. Have we not reached a point where we must think seriously about the future of our country and our children? When the former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, aware of our history, labeled us fantastically corrupt, we reacted defensively. When President Donald Trump declared us a now disgraced nation, we were incensed, yet with every act of resistance against transparency and reform, we continue to affirm their claims. Those responsible will later point fingers at others for harming the country while they quietly suffocate its potential. Let there be no illusion. The criminality witnessed in 2023 will not be tolerated in 2027. Nigerians everywhere must start getting ready to rise up, resist, and reject the backward trajectory, legitimately and decisively reclaim our country from the clutches of deliberate malevolence. I mean, that was, a detailed tweet. Again, electronic transmission of results is critical to preventing the kind of collation center manipulation that has plagued Nigerian elections. The fact that opposition senators from PDP, LP, and even one APC member are united on this issue shows how fundamental this provision is. Nigerians deserve a credible election.
I've seen several videos of debates from Senator IReV where they are talking about what is going on in Nigeria. Why is it that once they are calling the attention of the government to do the rightful thing, they will just opt to say, they don't want this country to move forward. In order for Akpabio to justify his corruption excuses, he have to analyze the 2023 presidential election, how they manually count the votes. Peter Obi won the Southeast. For this reason, they should cancel the electronic transfer of results so that Peter Obi can also win Southeast, but they will also ring it and make President Bola Ahmed Tinubu the president. But anyway, I just want you guys to listen to what he said. We'll be right back.
This same Electoral Act that we are saying electronic transfer or not, or whether it was by transfer of votes from one unit to the other, whether they had light or not, despite insecurity, they won in large numbers, thousands and thousands of votes. In fact, in one particular region, the presidential candidate won the 5 states in his region. He won all. He even incurred into South and took Delta. He went into Lagos and took with the same act that we are talking about. Too. Maybe it's even better that we leave the act so that they will see that no matter how you jump from here and there, you will still lose. May God bless Nigeria in Jesus' name. Thank you. And I want to recommend this book to all legislators and to say that the governor who has more money than the legislature has already dropped the sum of 50 million. So because of how close we always think alike. I'll also buy copies for the Senate first in the sum of 50 million naira. So God bless you and bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
You listen to what he said here. You listen to his excuses. Okay, now, Peter Obi won the 5 states from the Southeast, including Lagos, because they also counted the result manually. So for this reason, there is no excuse. Let us also count it manually. Nigerians are asking for transmitting of results. You said Peter Obi won the Southeast. At the end of the day, you guys make him third. Now he's asking, transmit results right from the polling unit. It becomes a problem. Anyway, in all of this, the people that speaks my mind, the only one person that has spoken my mind so far is VDM. And this is the reason why I give him the kudos for what he said in this particular video. In his word, he said that the people that should push this narrative, that there should be a transmitting of results, it should be the ADC or the opposition, people like Shogore, Kwakwanso, and other opposition should be the first person to push the narrative that this 2027 presidential election should not be unusual. There must be a transmitting of results right from the polling unit. But there seems to be silence. It is just individual like the citizens that are complaining right now. The opposition are not complaining. Does this also mean that they also are involved in election malpractice and ringing? Anyway, I want you guys to listen to what VDM said. We'll be right back.
What about electoral reform? That's one not concern you. Of course, electoral reform concern me. But I can't waste my time and energy to go there because it is dead on arrival. The people that are pushing it now, they are trying. But they are not supposed to be the ones to push it. They are supposed to support the right people to push it. Who are the right people? The people that are directly involved in the election. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about the people that Nigerians are expecting to take power. The people that Nigerians believe that, oh, if this person come into office, this person will make Nigeria better. On social media, they are screaming Peter Obi, Atiku. They will prefer Peter Obi, Atiku, or any other name other than Tinubu that is currently the president. So who do you think is supposed to be at the forefront talking about electoral reform? Peter Obi, Atiku, Kwankwaso, or IReV. These are the people that are supposed to be standing there. Not some youths. The youth are supposed to support them from the back. The youth are supposed to rally around them. Not the other way around. When you have some youths going there to say, oh, electoral reform, you can't do nothing. There are some tricks in the election. Peter Obi have been voted for before. Atiku have been voted for before. They have campaigned before. They've contested before. They know some tricks that a lot of these people that are standing there don't even know. They know what it means, what it feels to be cheated. Because if you ask Atiku today, Atiku will tell you he won the last election. If you ask Obi, Obi will tell you he won the last election. But who they announced? They announced President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now to social media and to the whole Nigeria in 2023, personally, I believe that Peter Obi won the election, but it was rigged. So somebody like Peter Obi, now he supposed to shout electoral reform. Because when the thing happened, the whole country was sad. Then people were expecting him to say, Oma, we no go agree. This election will be rerun. By that time, maybe the revolution, everybody fine, maybe for that won't happen. But he said they should go to court. He just buy everybody momentum that time. Whew. So now somebody like him, now suppose they shout electoral reform. Make all the people who support our 2023 get that ginger. Make it all say this is XYZ that we need to put in place before the next election. Because during the last election, it was not put in place. That is why XYZ happened. I think Utufe can say, yes, I agree. If these things are not put in place, 2027 election should not hold. This makes sense to me. Do you understand? The people that are going there now to go and say, oh, let's go and gather in National Assembly, they are doing their best. But there's little that they can do because these people, they were never directly involved in all of this. They don't know how it be for inside the room. They don't know anything about INEC, the way this Obi and Atiku go know, or Kwankwaso or IReV go know. So they are the ones that are supposed to be standing there. And again, these other guys, they are not strategists. See when they come for the elect, as I said now, the thing want to build up small. Tinubu don't start to the campaign since 2015. Tinubu don't start to the prepare for this election since 2023 after the announcement. I'm telling you for free. Do you know how many moves these people? I'm privileged to know a lot of things. Do you know the move these people have been making since 2023, 2024? Almost all the influential people that are the movers of shakers of different states, they've all been empowered. They've all been compensated heavily. Heavily. You see, me, there's a reason why I say, forget, Tinubu don't old now. He can never do anything for this country. As President Bola made Tinubu day like that, he can never turn this country around. All this one said they do. Now chop, chop, chop till they go. That one is cancelled. But there's one thing you can't take away from him. His pattern of politics is goated. His pattern of politics is goated. Why do I say that? Tinubu does not wait until the time before he starts looking for people to do his job. Tinubu knows the people that will do the job come so time. So he empowers them. And these people owe him a favor. So it's easier for these people to do his bidding when the time comes. He's a master politician. Why these other people wait for that time before they start to know? Tinubu empowers. Honestly, it's going to be really hard for Tinubu to be kicked out in 2027. I'm just telling you reality. 2023, 2022, person tell una say, Emi lo kan. That time never be president. He say na in turn. He can't enter, finish. You can't say you go come out. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. And again, the game is crazy now. But guess what? Even with everything President Bola and Tinubu don't do, with all the people they don't empower, with all the influential people where we say they don't drop some AWU for their side, they still they fear. Bro, these people are restless. That's another thing. They are still very scared. What they are scared of, I don't know. Because the way everybody, oh boy, this city boy movement, it's a show of fear. Say, we have to seal everywhere. We have to seal everywhere. I'm telling you, this city boy movement, this one, they just put everything everywhere. They go everywhere. They are scared of something. I have still not figured it out yet. But they are still not convinced that 2027 is certain. They are maybe 70% convinced. Because by now, they're supposed to write some results, keep the announcements for me. But there's something that these people are scared of. That they are restless. Because even me, very dark man, so if I ready to flag today, I go get them clear. Because they don't want me. They talk about APC again. Now me now go gas cut myself off from a lot of people. Thank God my lifestyle no big. Thank God na hand to mouth I dey live. Thank God I no need to show luxury. Where go make my hand tie. Where go say okay yes. This one don't dash me $5,000 before or $10,000 before, or this person don't contribute so thing before. Bro, I don't even care about these things. Do you understand? Because right now, bro, the way they wait, nobody they fear. That's what I'm telling you. Anybody that have a voice right now, they are ready to pay anything for it. But is it a sin? It's not. It's politics. At the end of the day, it is politics. But you know, there are people like us that will never sell our souls. Even though most of the people in different states, most of the people that people see as influential people love, they will turn their platform and support APC coming soon. But it is politics. It is politics. But it's just that some of them, their betrayal hurts. Because as an influencer, you are supposed to be the voice of the people. You know, once you have a platform, you are meant to be the voice of the people. You people see insecurity. People are buying left, right, and center. Initially, it was Benue, Jos, Boronu, Zamfara. Now Kwara, don't add. Edo kidnapping, morning, afternoon, night. But yes, I said the odds. How many be that? About 15 states in Nigeria are the odds for attacks. And you people are influencers. You people have platform. You see these things every day. then they give you money to keep quiet instead of you to tell them that no, the people are suffering, the people follow me, the people expect me to speak up for them. You collect money and keep quiet. Then you send your family abroad to go and leave. Nigerians should suffer. It is politics, but come on. Anyways, like I said, let Peter Obi come out, Atiku come out, Kwankwaso come out, IReV come out, let them go and stand there and shout electoral reform. You will see the way Nigerians will rally around them. But these people there, they can only do their best. They no go fit do all. They no go fit do all. You see what Tinubu and Co pull when they won't come on Jonathan. They plug in Adeboye, plug in different influential people in different groups. When Adeboye came out, a lot of redeemers thought that God had showed him that Jonathan was not the right person. That was how they got these people, got Jonathan out of power. I mean, realist is going to be hard to get to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu out of the office in 2027. But again, it is very, very possible. You know why? Because for some reason, they are very scared. I don't know their fear.
Now that you have watched the video, you listened to the full story of Akpabio, how he's trying to ring the election in favor of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, not just in favor of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, also to his favor because him too will also want to remain in office. I don't know why they are afraid of transmitting results. Meanwhile, they were the one that brought into existence that, oh, there should be IReV portal where everybody can view the results. They are the ones who also introduced the BVAS for accreditation. So I don't really know why they are afraid. It was during 2023 presidential election they come up with all these ideas under the APC then President Buhari. Anyway, what is the purpose of the IReV portal? What is the purpose of the BVAS? If not to transmit results right from the polling units. It's just like somebody will say, now the president needs presidential jets in case he wants to travel out of the country for easy transportation. Now you bought that presidential jet. Now they will not tell you the president needs to rent jets to go to France. You not ask, what is the purpose of this jet that we spent so amount of money to buy? I said, no, that one are just for president to take selfie. This one, president needs money to enter this new one and go. That's what they are doing. You spend the taxpayer money, the resources of Nigeria upon this INEC BVAS and the IReV portal. But unfortunately, you people refuse to be making use of it. Corrupt judiciary. Every day, Nigerian life become meaningless. Anyway, I'm going to rest my case here. And why I asked you guys this question, what are your thoughts regarding to this issue? Should we just fold our hands and wait in 2027 to vote? Remember that in the parliament, they're also debating, saying that, oh, there is no need of transmitting results. This 2027 will just cut time by our tongue. By 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then we write down. The people are saying they should transmit results. The Senate Oga say maybe they don't transmit any results. We'll count with tongue. That's what they are deliberating now, electoral reform. Anyway, I will rest my case here while I wait for you guys in the comment section to tell us the way out of this menace. Until we meet again, peace out.
Let me seize this opportunity to warn Senator Godswill Akpabio, Speaker Abbas, those who work in National Assembly, and President Tinubu. I can tell you, we are extremely serious and sensitive about this electronic transmission. And if they want the democracy to end on this subject, we will give it to them. They must put it, because that's what the people want. Or they should resign and leave the place. If they think we are going to make noise for 2, 3 days and forget about it, we are not. If you don't do electronic transmission, if you don't put it in the law, this election will not hold. And the government will leave. They must put it. We are not joking. If we have to do whatever it takes to make them do it, legally. If they eat legally, because they are not acting legally, so we'll do pragmatically. I can tell you, we are gentle, we love the country, we want the system to run, but if they play a monkey game with us on this issue of electronic transmission, I don't mind to contest an election that is free and fair and I lose. I will salute the winner. But if you want to turn yourself to a center of electoral bandits and hijack every opportunity that the people want for peaceful improvement of our lot, anyone who is skating and dancing around the issue of electronic transmission definitely has shown you the first warning that they don't want free and fair election.